interested in that area, so I did consider that. I did that interview and I got the job. Hi guys, good morning, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, I'll be talking about my new job, which I got. Just have a few notes in here so that I don't forget what I want to say. Okay, so first let me talk to you about the process of application. So while I was working in aged care, I started applying for jobs in the hospital maybe around November. Early November. I think it was the first week, I remember. Last year, 2021, I started applying for jobs in the hospital. So there were different areas that I applied for. There was med-surg, general medical ward, there was also ER, and I got a lot, which I did not expect, a lot of invitations for interview. I feel like that's because of COVID. They need nurses right now. We are so much in demand. That was a good thing for me. So I got lots of invitations, so it was up to me to choose which ones I wanted to go to, which ones I think interest me. I got one from emergency department, but it's quite far from home. You could travel by bus, but I prefer something that's much closer. That was also a very good hospital. I was also interested in that area, so I did consider that. I had an invitation for mental health. It was in a public hospital here in Perth. There was post-anesthesia care unit. So in the process of shortlisting nursing employees, these companies mostly look for those with number one, the qualification, of course. Number two, if you have no work restrictions, or if you are a permanent resident, a citizen, you can work full-time. That's really a plus. Or if you're on work visa. Then the last thing is experience, of course. They always look for someone with at least 2 years experience, 1 year experience. I was just pushing my luck. I applied for these hospitals. I applied for 15. I got like 10. So it was a lot and I was so overwhelmed. So I was very excited to choose which ones I wanted to do the interview for. For the mental health one, I actually got the position, the offer right away. I didn't even have to interview. They just straight away called my reference. The first interview that I did was in neurosurgical ortho ward. So I did that interview and I got the job like a week after they gave me the offer. It took a long time for them to send the requirements because you have to send paperwork like your tax. After a while, I then started receiving even more invitations for interview. So I got that ER one. And then I also got the post-anesthesia care unit in 2 hospitals, and then there was also one from the day procedure unit. I decided not to take the interview for the ER department because it was quite far, and so I took the post-anesthesia. I chose between the 2 hospitals, so I took the interview for one hospital, the one which I actually think is a really good hospital. Then right away, same day after the interview, like an hour after the interview, I got the reference check. So basically when you get the reference check, it's almost done, like you're almost there, you're 90% there. They gave me that link for the reference, which I sent right away to my references, and then the week after I got the offer from them. So that's when I decided I want to take this job, the post-anesthesia care unit. So yeah, that's how I landed the job. Now a recovery nurse. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, PACU nursing is post-anesthesia care unit, and the nurses who work there are called PACU nurses or recovery nurses. So a recovery room is like a huge room right across or like beside the where post-op patients go and head right after surgery. So they basically undergo the surgery, and then after the surgery they send these people to the post-anesthesia care unit before they are forwarded to the ward. So our work is to make sure that these patients are fully functional and that they are ready to be transferred to the ward. So it's like a bit of high care but not fair, because most of the time you expect patients to have good outcomes. So the patients that come to the recovery room are usually patients who are still under anesthesia or are just waking up from the anesthesia. And so that's why you're there as a recovery nurse. The most important thing that you have to focus on is airway. So the nurse-patient ratio in the post-anesthesia care unit is mostly 1:1. or 2:1 in general. I'm not really sure about my workplace yet as of now because I haven't actually worked yet in the area. I'll have my orientation on Monday, which is the day after today. So I have been trying to do a bit of refresher on airway management, on some of the common procedures in the OR, how you manage them, just making sure I have a bit of knowledge before I enter the area. But I do know that the best learning happens when you actually experience it, so I'm not really very much pressuring myself. That will just do me no good. I cannot tell for now whether this position will be something that I will actually love doing, is something that I will stay in for the next years. But I know that I'm currently in the stage where I want to discover myself in terms of my career. Like, I want to know which area fits me and my personality. So I'm not pressuring myself. I'm just trying to experience this one. Right now, I have 2 weeks of break after my previous job before I start my next job, which is quite a bit of time to rest and recover. Really looking forward to working in this new place. I'm actually starting this Monday. It'll be an orientation. I do not have my proper uniform yet, so I feel like we'll be ordering on Monday. We'll see. I'm actually gonna take you along with me. I'll be doing a vlog on my first week as a post-anesthesia care unit nurse, and we'll see what I can show you. Just take you along with me. It'll be just a chill vlog. Stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a video from me. Like this one if you enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye!